Dear guests, welcome to the global premiere of MEXT, the world's biggest digital transformation and capability center. As the chairman of Turkish Employers Association of Metal Industries, MES, it is my honor and privilege to address such a valuable audience. I come to this podium from Istanbul, where continents, people, and culture meet. It is a proven fact that human progress is only possible by sharing accumulated knowledge. For instance, paper was invented in China and transported to Europe along the ancient Silk Road. It took almost 1,000 years for paper technology to make that journey. But today, knowledge spreads faster than we could even imagine 10 to 20 years ago. It is digital technology that enables such rapid knowledge circulation. The recent pandemic once again proved that connectivity is key to a successful world. Many studies suggest that limiting connectivity leads to an economic loss equal to 10% of global GDP. I am here to share with you our experience at MEXT, which we recently opened in Istanbul. But before that, let me briefly introduce you to our association, MES. Our association was founded 61 years ago by major Turkish manufacturing firms. We are an employers organization for the advancement of industry relations through knowledge sharing. Now, MES represents 250 firms serving the main and supply industries in automotive, iron, steel, casting, and durable goods. These firms include many global brands such as Bosch, Ford, ABB, Mercedes, Siemens, and MAN. Their daily export volume, mainly to the Eurozone, is more than daily 185 million US dollars. Over the past 6 years since our establishment, 18 million families across the globe have driven cars produced by our members, by MES members. 70 million households have bought our washing machines. As an unconventional employers association, we have positioned ourselves beyond our regular function. Our members' demands are welcomed and reflected in our priorities. We are more interested in the agenda of the future. Digital technologies such as 3D printing, AI, cloud computing, 5G, and IoT are changing the manufacturing industry. The fourth industrial revolution could lead to displacement of an estimated 75 million jobs worldwide over the next 4 years. And meanwhile, new opportunities could create 133 million new jobs, creating a net positive of 58 million new roles by 2022. This is radically changing business practices. Digital ecosystems will represent more than $60 trillion in revenues by 2025. And 70% of new business value over the next decade will come through digital platforms. With a member-centered approach, we have surveyed our members' digitalization maturity. An Accenture study put the digitalization rate of Turkish firms at around 60%. The Turkish Informatics Industry Association reports that Turkey's overall digitalization score is 2.9 out of 5. This means that among its peer groups, Turkey's digital performance is average. This reality has created its own demand, obviously. Most of our members were interested in digitalization, but didn't know how to start. And so, we decided to create unique and tailor-made platform to meet the digitalization challenge of our members. MEXT is the realization of that idea, and so here we are today. For the global premiere of MEXT, I present you with the view from a Bosphorus bridge. Because just as Istanbul bridges Asia and Europe, MEXT bridges real and digital, human and machine. In fact, MEXT is not only an idea, it is physical space, including the digital factory. Now, a few words on MEXT Digital Factory. Our smart facility has recorded an array of firsts. It is the most advanced digital factory in terms of production use case variety. Turkey's first end-to-end digital production facility. The first production facility in Turkey with 5G technology. Turkey's first autonomous and collaborative working platform. But where is all this impressive technology actually applied? The most important question. Our digital factory exhibits real-world applications of leading technology and processes with hands-on exposure. MEXT also presents simulation exercise to allow members to plan their digital future. Our digital factory has a state-of-the-art production line. On it, we assemble an essential component known to all member companies, the gearbox. Our gearbox automated production line increases labor productivity by 170%. This is far above the global average of 30%. MEXT has built the world's first virtual iron and steel facility. It is the digital twin of an actual steelworks control system. This allows users to simulate any scenarios and factors where they immediately see the real impact of the optimization. How does MEXT help companies? So, it's an important question, another important question. And so how does MEXT help companies become digitally transformed? You will see in the diagram overlap between the assessment of companies' digital maturity, its hands-on experience at our digital factory, and its capability building program. Firstly, MEXT assesses a company's digital maturity. This is the world's biggest digital maturity assessment initiative. Based on these findings, digital capability is built up through training programs and consultancy. Secondly, we design trainings for all levels of an organization, from C-level executives to managers, engineers, and obviously operators. In these programs, employees experience end-to-end digital production and compare it with traditional methods. We plan to train 250,000 individuals over the next 5 years. And thirdly, MEXT includes an industrial ecosystem of partners and a startup acceleration program. As a result, our commitment to industry takes a quantum leap. Now, I would like to say a few words on our partners. We have over 40 partners which contribute to the MEXT ecosystem. The combined experience and expertise of these ecosystems generates specific digital roadmaps for our members. Globally minded players can join us in sustainable partnerships for a common goal. This is a platform for global players, but it is also open to startups and new ventures. Our startup acceleration program serving the ecosystem is also a path to a wider world. Together with our partner, Plug and Play, we will connect the best technology startups with our members. Every second of life of MEXT has a digital touch. For example, some of you may have already met one of our assets, Spot, designed by our partners, one of partners, Boston Dynamics. Meanwhile, our visitors are welcomed by the data paintings of Refik Anadol. He creates a hybrid relationship between architecture and media arts using machine intelligence. And visitors can enjoy a Turkish coffee prepared by robots. What then is our ultimate purpose beyond today's global premiere? First, MEXT is a huge step for Turkey, as well as our immediate neighborhood and the wider world. Second, through the digitalization of Turkish industry, we aim to triple Turkish industrial output. And third, MEXT is going to be a regional gateway for global tech ventures that will stimulate the global economy. Dear guests, MEXT will serve its members, the global economy, and global players during this urgent digitalization journey. I hope today's global premiere will help to broaden our partnership and global outreach. If I can leave you with just one word today, that word is bridge. Although the world is more interested in building walls these days, throughout history, Humanity has always built bridges to make connections. MEXT is the bridge connecting real and digital, human and machine. Our common future needs bridges like MEXT. Thank you very much.